when you're playing baseball, so to speak, and you hit the ground hard. The grit gets into you, gets into your eyes, it gets into your mouth, it gets everywhere. Despite that, you stand up.
Hello and welcome back to LifeHacks with Vijay Eswaran. We're thrilled to kick off a brand new season of this very popular web series where we dive deep into the insights of Dato Sri Vijay Eswaran on living a more meaningful and fulfilling life. Thank you for joining us, Dato Sri.
Great to be here.
So this season, I want to touch upon something that was a very prominent topic at an event that you were at recently. I know that you just came back from the World Economic Forum's annual meeting in Davos, where one of the more prominent discussions was around the theme of resilience, given the very interesting world that we are living in today. So we are looking forward to asking you some questions and diving deeper into the concept of resilience. Shall we get started?
Absolutely.
Okay, so Dato Sri, for the very first question, I want to talk to you about a topic that you've spoken about many times, which is grit. Now, I want to explore this topic further and talk to you about resilience because grit is such a key part of building resilience, right? And in your own journey, you've spoken about how all the many setbacks and failures that you have experienced personally have helped you become more resilient, resulting in success. Do you think challenges are necessary to build resilience?
In my experience, there is no other way. Challenges are just about the only thing that, seriously brings out the best in you. I remember many a time in my childhood, the saying of necessity being the mother of invention has always been put to me. And I have learned a lot from it. Necessity indeed that arises of the challenges we face cause us to stretch, cause us to bend, sometimes break. And the ability to come back, that's essentially what grit is all about. Grit is an American term and it actually comes from the sand, that you get into your teeth when you're playing baseball, so to speak, and you hit the ground hard. So the grit gets into you, it gets into your eyes, it gets into your mouth, it gets everywhere. And despite that, you stand up. So in a nutshell, we all need that grit. But grit comes about when we realize that there is light at the end of the tunnel. There's something beyond which we need to aspire to. That means today and the discipline of today will pay off eventually.
You're also talking about commitment here, right? So is resilience a part of commitment or commitment a part of resilience?
Well, the thing is, commitment is about respecting what you say. We all commit. Everyone commits. The question is, do we essentially stick to our commitments? So committing is easy if you are not truly held to your words. But if your words become your bond, then commitments become seriously a challenge. And each time you commit, you find yourself living up to a different level, a different standard. So commitments are necessary, and yet commitments need to be sparingly done. We need to respect our world and our words. Otherwise, the world will ignore us.